It's a first of its kind for South Asia as Chennai hosts its Formula 4 street night racing. 6 city-based teams and 26 cars are competing, and the Tamil Nadu government hopes this would put Chennai on the global branding map. Joining us now, the number one champion in the Formula 4 day racing, Delit TS. Congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels amazing to win the first ever race in the street circuit of Chennai, and it was an amazing experience driving on the streets of Chennai. And it's a very tricky, challenging circuit. It's a fun circuit, and I really feel great to be a part of the team Darkdown Racing and always be there with the with the drivers and what they need. Really thankful to the team Darkdown and mechanics Senthil and team owner of Sarias.
I watched it live. You had established a comfortable lead in the last few laps.
The first initial laps, I was just keeping it very clean. Nathan was leading it the first couple of laps, and I was just waiting for the right moment. I was just watching him and just focusing on where he is doing, and just want to utilize the maximum of it, and just waiting for the right moment. And I just did it in C5, and it was a great fight along with him, even though he had a great straight line speed, which I was lacking. And but I had an advantage of brake advantages, as well as the speed through the corners. I was able to carry more speed through the corners compared to him. So that clearly shows better handling in my car and better braking.
Unlike other racing, here regular city roads are turned into racing tracks. You don't get to really race early. Is that a challenge?
Yes, definitely a challenge, because on the racetrack we'll have more grip. On a street circuit like this, it's a normal asphalt and it doesn't have so much grip, and it's all dirty and dusty because it was a normal road. It wasn't the circuit, so the rubber content on the circuit is very less. So it's always tricky to drive on a slippery circuit, and that's the only challenging part. And the very minimal time which we got to set up the car or to practice or learn the track, that was the challenge. That was the most challenging part, because we had like 3 or 4 sessions, and we had to set up the car, we have to learn the racing line, and a lot of things. So that was the most challenging part.
Joining us now, Gabriela from Czech Republic. Gabriela, thank you very much for your time. Congratulations, podium finish. You're also a defending champion, but you missed the first lot.
Yeah, it was quite hard to catch wall. I was fighting a little bit with the car. So to be honest, I think that P2 was maximum what I could do today. And super happy for Rul, my teammate, of course, to finish 1-2. I think it's a perfect weekend we could wish. So great team achievement, and we hope it will continue like this, of course.
Any specific challenge you had?
No, not like really specific. It's like a little bit of the setup, but everything will be fine for the next round. In the night race was really cool. Was something new. Definitely enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. So it was a nice and strong race.
A first for Chennai, actually. This kind of a night racing, first for India. As an international racer, how did you find it?
As I said, was cool. I did already a street circuit race. I did also a night race, but never combined together. So it was challenging, but it was really cool.
You're an inspiration for many. Do you see increasingly more women now taking up racing?
You can see that nowadays there are more women involved into motorsport. So that's of course great to see. It's going more forward, big step, so that's great.
Yes, now Rul Hyman, who was finished the race number 1. He's from Team Goa Aces. He has come first in the Formula 4 International. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So that was awesome race to win the Indian Racing League. Race 1 here in Chennai on the street race. It's our first race here, so to be the first winner is a huge privilege. I can only thank God.
It's a first for Chennai. How would you describe the racing tracks in the city?
Awesome. I mean, it's a huge privilege for us as the drivers to be, somewhat ambassadors of motorsport to the city and to the local population. And I'm just grateful to have the chance to be racing here. I mean, the track is great. The designers have done a great job, and I'm really grateful to be here.
What would this mean for, say, motorsports in India? It's still evolving in the country. Beginnings like this.
I mean, look, motorsport in general throughout the world is experiencing a boom right now in popularity. And, for us to have the opportunity to come to one of the largest populations in India in terms of the city, to do a street race on the, in the city center, that just means that we have a great opportunity to bring motorsport to the fans. And hopefully we can create some new fans.
And in terms of rewards or cash prizes, Chennai isn't that attractive, is that right? But you all play for rankings, that's important.
I mean, look, so this is it's a championship. So we have 5 rounds. So we're racing at Madras International Circuit, the Chennai Street Circuit, we're racing Coimbatore as well. And at the end of the year, you'll win a championship if you can, if you finish first. So that's the goal, that's the attraction.
Joining us now, Naga Chaitanya, also the owner of a team. Thank you very much. First of its kind for India.
So excited to see this happen. A night race on the street in Chennai is something, 5-10 years back I didn't dream would happen, but today it's happening. So I think it's a great moment for the city. It's a great moment for India and for Chennai, bringing the sport closer to the people and giving it all the exposure.
What would this mean for motorsports in India?
I know there is a huge community of motorsport fans in India. I think this is a great moment for all of them because it's, just bringing it to the street takes the energy so much more closer to the people. So it's a great moment. Yeah.
In terms of cricket, when you compare it to cricket, still motorsports is lagging behind a lot. You think events like this, when it becomes part of the calendar of several cities, things could change?
I don't want to compare it to cricket. Cricket is cricket. I'm a cricket fan too, and motorsport is motorsport. They're two very different energies, two very different textures. But yeah, of course, as we see more and more races like this on the city streets, definitely it's going to grow. The sport is going to grow for sure.
Last question, turning or converting regular roads into racing tracks, some say it also creates hardship for the people.
Yeah, I know what you mean, I know what you're talking about, but I'm sure they're taking all the measures possible, keeping it as, least troublesome to the people. So yeah, that's it.
How does it feel to be an owner?
Feels great, it's a dream come true.
Thank you very much for your time. This was your idea. Are you happy about this?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Are you happy?
Yes. Thank you. What does it mean for motorsports in India? Sorry. What will this mean for motorsports in India?
It does mean that Chennai has always been a very important thing for car racing and sports. So this is again we're proven that we can pull off a major event.
What next?
I'll let you know soon.